Good afternoon on this Saturday afternoon at 4. I'm Smita Sharma. You're watching Headlines today, and let's get started with the big news coming in from Gujarat. A fire broke out at ONGC plant in Surat this afternoon. According to reports, 7 people have been injured in the fire. Those are visuals, of course, that we are playing out on your television screens. Of course, it was a Saturday. We do not know as of now as to how many people were really there in that plant. But news reports of a fire, in fact, breaking out at the ONGC plant in Surat. And 7 people so far are reported to have been injured in this fire. As you can see, large plumes of smoke rising there, of course, from a tower-like structure that happens to be the ONGC plant. And this footage, in fact, has been taken on mobile phone. Darshan Desai, Senior Assistant Editor of Mail Today, joins me on the phone line. Darshan, give us more details as to how serious is this fire, and is the plant, all the employees are there in fact, the plant today?
Actually, 7 people have been injured. And they were around the plant. This has happened in a place called Olpad, which is not far from Surat. And this is the second incident in last 10 days. There was another fire in Hazira some 10 days ago. And this has happened once again. And right now, the ONGC officials are tight-lipped, and the initial information is only that this fire has happened and 7 people were injured in some damage in a pipeline,
right?
The gas pipeline of ONGC.
So, what are the steps being taken, of course, to douse the fire at this point in time, Darshan?
There are quite a few fire tenders which are already there. These are initial information. This is initial information. I'll update as soon as I get more information.
But Darshan, tell us more about this area. In fact, this plant must be spread across a huge area. But is there like a residential complex as well inside the plant for any of the employees? Is there a danger, in fact, of this fire quickly spreading maybe to other areas as well?
This is basically called called Ankleshwar asset. ONGC calls these places as their assets. So this is under Ankleshwar asset, and the pipeline network is spread across hundreds of kilometers, obviously.
Yes.
And right now there is no danger to other employees, and the fire seems to be under control now.
Okay. And does this seem to be the first instance of its kind?
No, this is not the first instance. As I said, one fire occurred some 10 days ago. And there was another strange incident some 2 years ago, where water had started popping out from the ground near Olpad.
Right.
And it had started popping out from several places. Okay. And after a while, after that water flows, after a while, gas had started oozing out.
Right. So there seems to, of course, there seems to be some technical complications every now and then in this plant. But thank you so much, Darshan Desai, for joining us with all that update. As Darshan, in fact, was mentioning, this happens to be the Ankleshwar asset of the ONGC plant, and 7 people so far reportedly injured in that fire, which otherwise now seems to be under control.